You hear that? That ticking sound inside a boiler isn't harmless. It's your system screaming for help. That's the sound of scale forming, and it's slowly cooking your boiler from the inside out. Why should you care? Just an eighth of an inch of scale can cut your boiler's efficiency by 10% or more. And if you ignore it, it can cause leaks, breakdowns, and thousands of dollars in repairs. In this video, I'll show you what causes scale in hydronic boilers, why softened water may actually make it worse, and how to stop it before it destroys your system. Stick around, and by the end, you'll know how to keep your boiler running efficiently and avoid expensive midwinter disasters. In the darkened corner of the boiler room sat a newer cast iron sectional hydronic boiler. Why do people take light bulbs from boiler rooms? Maybe they think the boilers prefer the dark. As if it sensed someone approaching, the boiler ignited with a soft whoosh, casting a bluish-yellow glow across the boiler room. A few minutes later, I heard the dreaded ticking, like Rice Krispies after you pour on the milk. That ticking is a warning. Scale is forming on the water side. Water, the boiler's lifeblood, and its worst enemy. Water is essential for any hydronic boiler, but untreated water carries oxygen, minerals, and impurities. Over time, these cause corrosion, scale buildup, and reduced efficiency, and eventually system failure. First and foremost, all boilers require water treatment. Second, treatment should always be performed by a trained professional. The miracle chemical that wasn't. The facility director at a small college was chatting with a cleaning chemical sales rep. The rep held up their newest product, Boiler Descaler. This will remove scale and make the system like new, he promised. The maintenance team added the miracle cure to their oldest boilers, which heated 2 campus buildings. It worked, maybe too well. The loosened scale broke free and clogged strainers and control valves. Soon, no heat calls were pouring in. To make matters worse, both boilers began leaking, right in the middle of a January cold snap. Why scale forms? Hydronic systems continuously circulate water through the pipes and coils. Without treatments, dissolved minerals, mostly calcium and magnesium, settle out of the water and form scale. Scale usually forms on the hottest surfaces, such as water side of the boiler. Other telltale signs, besides the ticking, include higher flue gas temperatures and lower temperature difference or delta T across the boiler. Both indicate the boiler isn't transferring heat efficiently. How scale develops. The first is mineral content in the fill water. Hard water contains high levels of calcium and magnesium carbonates. When heated, these minerals become less soluble and precipitate out. Even in closed-loop systems, make up water after leaks, purging, or maintenance, bringing in fresh minerals each time. Number 2 is heat-driven precipitation. Above roughly 140 degrees Fahrenheit, minerals drop out of solution. Precipitation is greatest in the hottest areas, like boiler tubes or heat exchangers, where minerals crystallize into rock-hard coating. Number 3 is high pH or alkalinity. Imbalanced water chemistry can speed up precipitation. High alkalinity plus high temperature equals faster calcium carbonate deposits. Number 4, oxygen ingress or corrosion products. Oxygen enters through leaks or during refills, reacts with iron to form rust, iron oxide. Rust particles combine with minerals to create even more scale. Number 5 is inadequate water treatment. Without proper chemicals to keep the minerals in suspension, deposits settle and bake onto surfaces. In untreated systems, scale can start forming within days of startup. Your first thought may be, hey, let's add a water softener like we did for the steam boiler. No hardness, no scale, right? Easy peasy. Not so fast. While softening reduces hardness, it can increase corrosion. In the Weil McLean Ultra Boiler Manual, it says, in big bold font, do not fill with softened water. Boiler corrosion can occur. Patterson-Kelly, in your water quality program, says under no circumstances should softened water be used if the system contains aluminum, components. Always check with the manufacturer. Did you know that scale has an insulation effect? Just 1/8 of an inch of scale can reduce heat transfer by 10% or more. It also causes hot spots. Scale traps heat, creating localized overheating, cracking, and leaks. It restricts flow. Flakes of scale can break loose and clog strainers and control valves. In short, scale in a hydronic boiler is caused by minerals precipitating from the hard makeup water. Heat, high alkalinity, and oxygen make it worse, especially without proper water treatment. Once formed, scale acts like an insulating blanket. It wastes energy, reduces efficiency, and can destroy a boiler. The best prevention, proper water treatment from day one by a trained professional. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share it. If you have a steam or hydronic problem bugging you, send me an email and see if we can fix it together. My boiler books are available at Pronto Heating Supplies, T.F. Campbell, and on Amazon. Thanks for stopping by Boiler Room Detective, and I'll see you on the next case.